And they're coming up. Della's Command gets set. Better Watch Out comes up with Susie So Sweet. Getting set with those is NJ Speedstar. Flying McPocket is back from a spell, has been trialling up for this. Mrs. Mustn't Touch and Piece of My Heart. They're set to go and they're ready and they're racing at the mile. And looking for an early leader, NJ Speedstar begin all right with Mrs. Mustn't Touch, Better Watch Out and Della's Command, and it's keen early doors. Della's Command using barrier 1 scoots through to hit the lead in the early stages, but Mrs. Mustn't Touch is driving up on the outside. Left posted without cover there as they leave the straight as Better Watch Out, and getting up on the inside then is Susie So Sweet. Piece of My Heart gets into a good trailing spot in the early stages, followed by NJ Speedstar, and last of all is Flying McPocket. That's the order as they leave the straight and head into the back section. And the first quarter was pretty quick at 27.6. Mrs. Mustn't Touch led. Second, just getting onto the steel a bit there, is Della's Command, and Better Watch Out without cover. Susie So Sweet is 3 pegs and fourth, and then came Piece of My Heart. NJ Speedstar is second to last, and last is Flying McPocket as they drop anchor up front and start to bunch noticeably. So Piece of My Heart takes off 3 wide, where Mrs. Mustn't Touch led. Around the outside now, going up to join and headed as Piece of My Heart, but he's keen to try and kick through on Mrs. Mustn't Touch. So the two favourites go 1-2 down the back straight, 30 and 5 for the second quarter, 58-1 for the half. In third spot, Better Watch Out having a nice camp now, and then came Della's Command. NJ Speedstar, Flying McPocket will be suited by this tempo, and Susie So Sweet is at the tail of the field. These two going stride for stride. Mrs. Mustn't Touch with a narrow lead over Piece of My Heart. Della's Command behind the leader, and on the outside poised then is Better Watch Out and Flying McPocket. Let's go with its run, and just in behind those Susie So Sweet and NJ Speedstar, and they pack right up on the turn. 28-8 the split, and Piece of My Heart hit the lead. Coming out after it is Flying McPocket, and then came Better Watch Out, whacking away Mrs. Mustn't Touch, but the leader Piece of My Heart. Flying McPocket goes into a clear second, tries hard, but Piece of My Heart is holding rivals at bay, and Piece of My Heart comes on to score, goes home to beat Flying McPocket. Third home was Better Watch Out. Fourth up was Mrs. Mustn't Touch, and then Della's Command, Susie So Sweet. NJ Speedstar was last quarter 28-4, and they've clocked 1:55 and 4.